Have you ever pondered the perplexing question, what does it mean to exist and what does it mean not to exist? This inquiry, seemingly simple at first glance, unravels into an intricate web of complexities when given a closer look. It's the crux of many philosophical debates and the foundation upon which we build our understanding of reality. Existence, the state of being real or actual, is in itself a profound concept. But what about non-existence? How do we define something that, by definition, is not? Can we even fathom a reality where something can simultaneously exist and not exist? This is not a journey for the faint-hearted. It requires us to question our fundamental perceptions, to challenge our ingrained beliefs, and to venture into the uncharted territories of philosophical thought. But fear not, for every question posed, every paradox explored, enriches our understanding of the world. Brace yourself as we delve deep into the philosophical conundrums of existence and non-existence. Existentialists claim that existence precedes essence. This bold assertion forms the bedrock of existentialist thought. It's a philosophical perspective that places a premium on individual existence, freedom, and choice above all else. But what does this actually mean? In essence, existentialists believe that we as conscious beings exist first and then each of us, through our actions, behaviors and choices, define our essence or purpose. This is a radical departure from traditional philosophical thought which posits that essence, or the inherent nature of something, precedes existence. Consider this. If we say that a knife's essence is to cut, this implies that the knife was created with a predetermined purpose. This is the traditional view: the essence or purpose comes before existence. Now apply this to a human being. If we say a person's essence is to be a doctor, does this mean they were born with a predetermined destiny to become a doctor? The existentialist would say no. Existentialists argue that at birth we are essentially a blank slate with no predefined essence or purpose. We exist first, and then it's up to us to define our essence through our actions and choices. This perspective offers a liberating view of life. It suggests that we are not bound by any predetermined essence or destiny. We have the freedom to define ourselves. However, this freedom isn't without its challenges. It places a hefty responsibility on our shoulders. Since we dictate our essence, we bear the full weight of our choices and actions. The existentialist sees this as the cost of true freedom. Existentialism, then, presents a viewpoint that is both liberating and daunting. It opens up a world of possibilities where we are the authors of our destiny, but it also emphasizes our solitude and the inherent responsibility that comes with freedom. So, the existential debate circles around this fundamental question. Are we born with a predefined essence, or do we carve out our own essence through our existence? This perspective leaves us in the driver's seat, dictating our own essence through the choices we make. In contrast, essentialists argue that essence precedes existence. This perspective takes us on a journey through a different philosophical landscape, one where the essence, the very nature of an entity, holds the reins of existence. It's a theory that paints a picture of a world where every entity comes with a predefined set of attributes necessary for its identity and function. Imagine a world where a rose is always a rose, not because it exists and we named it so, but because its very essence, its roseness, if you will, predestined it to bloom into existence as a rose. That's the world as seen through the lens of essentialism. The essentialist perspective holds that our essence, our nature, is not something we acquire or develop as we exist. Instead, it's a predefined blueprint, etched into the fabric of our being, waiting to manifest itself through our existence. It's as if we are actors stepping onto the stage of life with a script already written, our roles and lines predestined. This is not to say that essentialism negates the importance of existence. Rather, it redefines it. Existence, in the essentialist view, is not the beginning but the manifestation. It's the stage where the essence, the pre-written script, comes to life. Think of a sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble. In the essentialist view, the final form, the statue within, is not created by the sculptor, it is merely revealed. The sculptor doesn't impose form onto the marble. Instead, he uncovers the essence that was already there. This perspective fundamentally shifts our understanding of existence. It suggests that existence is not the start of our journey, but a chapter in a story that began before we even came to be. This point of view suggests that our essence, our intrinsic nature, predetermines our existence. It implies that we are not blank slates shaped by our experiences, but rather we are entities unfolding according to a predefined essence. It's a fascinating perspective, one that opens up a whole new avenue of philosophical exploration. These philosophical debates often lead to paradoxes and puzzles. One of these paradoxes is the ship of Theseus. This ancient puzzle asks, if a ship has every single one of its wooden parts replaced, is it still the same ship? Here, the paradox lies in the fact that while the ship maintains its identity, none of its original components remain. This poses a question on the nature of existence. Does something exist merely because of its physical parts? Or is there something more, an essence, that defines its existence? This quandary extends to questions of personal identity. If all your cells are replaced during your lifetime, are you still the same person? Are you defined by the physical matter that constitutes you? Or is there something more, perhaps your memories, your consciousness, that make you who you are? Then there's the concept of non-existing objects, a rather intriguing idea. These are objects that we can conceive of and talk about, even though they don't exist in reality. Take unicorns, for instance. We all know what a unicorn is, we can describe it, we can even draw it. Yet unicorns do not exist. Here the puzzle lies in how something that doesn't exist can still have properties and be a part of our discourse. These paradoxes and puzzles are more than just intellectual exercises. They force us to question our understanding of reality, of existence and non-existence. They challenge our assumptions and force us to think beyond the physical, beyond the tangible. They make us question whether existence is merely about being physically present, or if there's more to it. These paradoxes also highlight the limits of our language and our thought. They show that there are ideas, concepts, realities even, that we may not be fully equipped to comprehend or express. But that's the beauty of philosophy. It doesn't shy away from these complexities. Instead, it embraces them. It delves into them. It seeks to understand them. These paradoxes challenge our understanding of reality, pushing the boundaries of our philosophical comprehension. So, where do we stand in this philosophical maze of existence and non-existence? We've journeyed through the enigma of existence, delved into existential debates, examined the essentialist argument, and even grappled with paradoxes and puzzles. The philosophical landscape we've traversed is complex and full of contradictions. Each corner turned has brought us face to face with more questions than answers. The tug of war between existence and non-existence, between essentialism and existentialism, continues to persist. It remains as much of a conundrum today as it was when the ancient philosophers first posed these existential questions. The answers, it seems, are as elusive as the questions are profound. But that's the beauty of philosophy. It doesn't offer us clear-cut, definitive answers. Instead, it encourages us to question, to probe, to ponder and to reflect. It pushes us to explore the labyrinth of our own existence. As we continue to explore and question, remember, philosophy is not about finding definitive answers, but about asking the right questions. So what does existence mean to you?